What's going on, lads and ladies? It's your boy coming at you with a real quick video. Won't take too long. I just wanted to show you what I have added to our lovely little universe mode. So what you're gonna want to do here, right? Simple and easy. All you're gonna want to do, I showed in the full screen that. You're gonna come on here, go to your boy's channel, down in the description, down there. It's twitch.tv/slothtooth right here. You can see it right there. What you're gonna want to do is, ignore that. Ignore that in the background. I'm streaming while I do this because I was doing the setup for it on stream. You're gonna want to either go to the chat. I'm gonna go to the chat right here. Here you go. You could see me. Pause me. You're gonna want to do ! roster. Boom. It's gonna tell you this. Interested in CKW? Here's the roster. Boom. Right there. Being that I already have it open, I'm going to click. I would click into it, but for the sake of testing, I'm gonna go right here, and then boom. I'm gonna figure out what's going on as it loads. G1. There it is. Took me a second. I'm gonna make a quick check to see if that actually works. Boom. CKW roster sheet has a stroke. What's going on here? It's not a form response one. Okay. Sheet 1 should be the sheet. I don't know what this is. Delete it. Alright. I'll figure that out later. But, anyway, I digress. You're going to open this up. You're going to see Superstar Faction represented by a championship. The champions list is right here separated so that you can, so if you're sifting through, you can figure it out easier. The list, I have this zoomed in, don't I? I don't. I'm going to zoom this out to 75 just for the sake of it. You can see a list of the factions. You can see a list of the factions again with their members. And then in the full roster list, I'll bring this up to 100 so that you guys can see better. I'll bring it up to 120, 175, 150 should be good, right? I think I could do 175. I would if I could. Can I not do 175? I'll do 200. Fuck it. Here you go. Here's the full list. You got Superstar, Faction, represented by Championship. As you scroll through, you'll see everyone has their faction. Everyone has their Superstar, like who represents them. Some of these are incomplete because I have to ask around to see who owns who because it has been a little while since anyone's actually requested. As I'm scrolling through here, you can see that everyone, basically everyone except for very few people, Luchasaurus being one of them because he's owned by boom, Jack the Game Lord. Let's see, Dark Sun, Hurricane is owned by Normie. I have to type that in. Almost forgot to type that in. Sorry, lads. Right here. As you can see, every single person, obviously aside from a few, has exactly who owns them, who presents them, whatever you want to call it. Championship, you can see right here, Dylan Lee, Cedric, and Ricochet. Where is Ricochet? Boom. Just type in. Oh. Doing a couple things on the fly here because I didn't realize weren't typed in. Boom. There you have it. All you guys need to do, simple and easy, all you need to do, go into the chat if you're trying to get a superstar or if you've missed a little and you don't feel like watching, you see how yours as superstar is doing, if you want to know if they're a champion, if they're... maybe I'll put feuds in here somewhere if you guys want me to. But I figured I'd let you guys know this is what's going on. Yeah, that's all. So, usual like, share, subscribe. You don't have to like this video, obviously. But if you found it helpful, or you, one of the other guys in chat doesn't know how to get this, and you notice they were complaining about getting it, just tell them, hey, go to his chat, ! roster. It works. You don't have to worry. If you don't know who's in the game, you don't know who's involved in the roster, or whatever, it's been a while since you've watched wrestling, you just don't know who's on the roster, you can just check here. Anyone that doesn't have a represented by is claimable, except for the few that I have to go in and add add to be claimed, obviously. So Adam Cole, AJ, Black Panther, Bane, Bray Wyatt, Brock, Cedric, Cesaro. The list goes on. You could see who isn't claimed. I have to type in. I'm just gonna type in Tommy. But everyone has been claimed. Everyone who hasn't been claimed by somebody, you can claim. You can be like, that's who I want, and then that's it. That is who you represent in the universe. If you want to, what's it called? If you want to add someone in the universe who isn't already here and represent them, I can. It's a separate forum. It's actually this forum, and I'll go through it as follows. I'll go through that just so you guys are aware. For anyone who's not, just doesn't matter which one I go through, but I'm just gonna go from number 1, which was someone requesting Hulk Hogan. You say, "Is your superstar a real person?" You say, "Yes." Then you would put their name. You would just ignore everything else. Questions 3 to 14. You would ignore this all the way to the bottom, and you would just tell me what Hogan song you want. That's it. Because most of the time, they're already in community creations or they're in the game already. You would be like, oh, I want, let's say, someone who isn't here. Oh, whoopsie. Someone who isn't here, you'd be like, I want me some fucking, I think someone wanted Buddy Murphy, so I'd have to add him to this, but that's fine. But you could be like, I want Kurt Hawkins. And I'd go, all right. And then I would type up Kurt Hawkins in here. I would put him in the universe. Done. Sealed. Done. No worries. If you ask for 2 people, which the most you can ask for is 2 people, just for the sake of not having one person own 50 people. I have a couple people, but that's because it's my game. And I don't push my own people. But literally all you would need to do, if you want them to be a tag team, you just simply tell me, hey, I want them to be a tag team. I would go. I'd add them to these factions. I would type them in here. All I have to do is sort this. It's no big deal. I'd add them. I would type them all up. They'd get thrown in here. They'd have the little thing next to them. They'd special colors. Everything would be done for you. That's all you need. Just if you'd want to fill out your own guy, you'd simply follow the instructions. It's not too complicated. Just name or is gender, male or female. Right now, there's no females on the roster because no one seems to want them. But hey, if you want them, I'll put her in. But she might not fight anybody. Sorry. There's literally an answer that says selected yes in number 1 if it makes you, finish the question. You'd put their name. If you're making your own, put their name. You would want what you want them to wear. So if you want to wear jeans, fucking, I don't know, jeans and a tank top, and they're both purple, you would just say that. Purple jeans, purple tank top. Skin color, if you want them to be darker, lighter, just basic shit. Eye color, hair length. Here you can be a little bit more specific than what it says here. These are just examples. You could be like mohawk. You could be like, I want a buzz cut. You could just say, you could literally tell me a hair that's in the game and I'll just pick that. You could be like the one that looks like Pete Dunne. And I'll just go, alright, Pete Dunne. Facial hair, mustache, beard, both, none. Again, you could describe that in hair length if you want. Or in literally anything that seems like it would fit. So like what you would wear, I guess. But if you want mustache and a beard, just a mustache, just a beard, or no facial hair at all, you just tell me. If you want the height, tall, generally, I just go, alright, he's tall. Perfect. He's now anywhere between like 6'7" and 7'3". If he's short, he's whatever the average, he's literally under the average height of a wrestler. So he's under 6 feet tall. If he's average, he's between like 6 and 6'5". So the game's default height in the game. Where's your superstar from? You would just be like, all right, this is the state and city or a country, or literally it's that simple. Your superstar body type, if you want, like a chubby guy, just someone who's like, because again, he's not limited to what he looks like. You could say somewhere like in fighting style, you can make him a high flyer and say he's fat. Fat is just like the general look of. It was the easiest way to write this. Literally the easiest way to write this. I got skinny, and I will make him scrawny as hell, if that's what you want. If you say fat, I'll make the man look obese, if you want me to. That is basically what fat is, anything that doesn't have muscle, but is on the heavier side. Skinny's the same thing, but on the smaller side. You could be average, which would mean I kind of just leave the body default. Ripped is... One of these means, essentially, Finn Balor, and the other one means Brock Lesnar. I usually gone ripped, or no, ripped is Brock Lesnar, shredded is Finn Balor. That's how I've always looked at it. The skinny butt abs, and then this is fucking jacked, just massive. Should have probably wrote jacked instead of ripped. That's fine. It's just kind of because I couldn't think of another word. I was like, all right, really muscular abs. Preferred color, so like clothing color. Again, I had to. This was made sort of on the fly, sort of not on the fly. I had to like edit things in, but yeah. So you could tell me what you want him to wear, but if you forgot to tell me the color, there it is. It's another reminder. Like, what color does he prefer on his clothes? You could be like, you could say jeans and a tank top, and if you don't tell me, I'll just go generic jeans and a tank top, or I'll make black jeans or whatever. So you have to tell me, hey, I'd like him to have pink jeans and a bright ass yellow tank top. Make sure the shoes are red. And I'd be like, okay, sure. Finisher, simple as that. You just tell me the finisher. The reason the fighting styles are here is because I will base. Everyone's usually custom characters. I usually make them 100 overall. I'm probably gonna try to mess with it a bit, make everyone 85 or some odd, make everyone the same overall. So I might make all the regular superstars in the game the same thing as well, just everyone 85s out. I might do that just for the sake of no one getting squashed, no one getting fucked over. This fighting style it tells me what your moveset might be. So if you choose high flyer, I'm gonna give you springboards in your abilities list. I'm gonna give you springboards. I'm gonna make your moves more flippy and fucking wacky and shit. Striker, I'm gonna put as many strikes in your moveset as possible. If you want, literally, you could tell me I want Mike Tyson or Conor McGregor, and if I can't find them on Community Creations and I somehow have to manage to make that, I will try, and I will put any grapple that is a striking grapple, because this game's weird and they have those, on your character. Literally, that will be on your character. Same thing with submissions. I'll put as many submissions as I can. Rough is more of like the eye, sort of like the eye gouges, but more of just like the strong style. Grappler, think Brock, but no MMA punches. It's like Brock, but he just throws you constantly, just suplexes and suplexes and suplexes. Cheater is stereotypical. Hold on, I need to end that. Cheater is your stereotypical cheater. Just eye gouges, dick kicks, fucking eye poke, back rake, eye rake, nut shot, just all that. Hybrid is... How would I describe a hybrid? Think Pete Dunne. He can fly, he can break your neck, he can do a submission. I will try to mix everything as much as I can. Just... Yep, and entrance music, you can pick literally anything. Ignore this simply because I will not care, because back when I made this, back when I made this, it hit me with, like, I had the issue where I didn't really want to work in music. I wanted to just go off the defaults in the game, but I've passed that. Do not pick Voodoo Child. That being said, that gets immediately copyright claimed on every single platform ever, and it gets banned. Your video just gets taken down. You can't fucking publish it. Do not put Voodoo Child. I will search up the song to make sure if it does that or not, and then let you know. All you have to do is join the Discord server. I know I'm not looking at the camera sometimes. It's just because I'm looking at myself on my screen. It's easier. Literally, you can pick any song. I will check if it's whatever, and then I'll give you the song. Entrances, in general, unless you specify something, I will say, fuck it, and stay up for like 6 hours if I have to, and make you a good entrance. I have to sit down and do that with a couple different guys in the universe, but still, I will actually just sit there, even in a call with you if you'd want, and just make an entrance. So, just to let you know, sorry, the camera's having a fucking stroke now, because I moved. The lighting got all messed up. But that simple. So yeah, just brought my skin color back. That simple. Just figured I'd give you guys a basic rundown of that. And I'll see you in the next one.